Yo, howdy doody, folks and blokes. Today we're going to be we're going to be combining Mr. Detritus. Yes, I'm finally pronouncing it right, like Johnny Unitas, laryngitis, and he will unite us. Okay, I just said that. Unite us together with Crashbar, and we're going to unite them. And where am I going with all of this? Doesn't really matter. But like I said, we're going to we're going to crash and merge these guys together. Should I just start the intro? This is off to a clunky start, but whatever, dude. We'll just go on with it. So how are you doing? How are you doing back there over in YouTube TV land beyond the screen? I hope everyone is doing well. I, of course, totally mean that. Why would I not mean that? I always want to be doing well, so I assume you, as my fellow human being, also want to be doing well and want to have a good time in our virtual neighborhood, right? And yeah, I don't really have too many things to talk about today. It's been a long day. I'm at the end of my workday, and I will say Mr. Burger King over here, Detritus, he has been quite a treat. Sorry, I was trying to make some wordplay with treat and tritus. Like he has been a tritus, but it's not working out, and I'm out of juice. I'm doing this intermittent fasting thing where I stop eating at 3. So my window today was from 11 to 3. I haven't eaten anything since, and I'm not really doing coffee either. So and I keep mentioning that, I know, because that's why you can tell that it's on my mind, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not doing coffee. And so I'm a little bit out of juice, but we'll get to it. So he's been really a treat, man. I've been enjoying him a lot, and especially with the Junkions, and that's specifically what I'm referring to. And having these ports on the shins is not anything new, but the fact that, excuse me, he has these like wafer thin tires, that's what's really helpful, because on Orion Pax and Hound, they're really, really big. And when you try to put them in this configuration, like the legs are all splayed out. So it's nice that he has the little Ritz crackers for the tires. And yeah, so Crashbar, you saw that I took them apart, and we're just plugging in the legs here. I will tell you that the one part that I don't like about this build is that when I'm looking at them like this, there's too much empty space over here, you know? Like, I wish there was something to kind of like fill this gap, and I think that would be nice, but at the same time, it's not too hateful, dude. And we'll just get on with the show, G.I. Joe. And this one is kind of interesting in that, like, he's going to be asymmetric, yeah? And I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. George Jetson. And also, I'm going to be freestyling a little bit here because I didn't really take any pictures, but I think I can do this by memory. So yeah, we're going to start with that. And this is actually V2. V1 I never even debuted because I thought I had something going there. And maybe I can show you at the end of the video. But ultimately, I decided against it, and you can tell me what you think about it. So this is the first arm over here, and this is pretty cool. The second arm, what we're gonna do is, I think I had it like that. Yeah, dude, look at that. Oh, dude, I was about to curse right now. I was about to say, yo, that's tight, but I didn't. Because I think it is tight. But yeah, almost slipped out a curse word. Because I got way too hype. Dude, look at him, dude. Look at him. This is tight, right? That's mad tight, dude. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Great stuff. Great stuff. And I feel like it carries the Junkion theme well in that, like, he is asymmetric because they're just, like, picking up parts and scraps and, you know, throwing down cool wraps on tracks and throwing up rat traps. Okay, that didn't make sense. I'm telling you, man, I'm out of juice right now, and so I'm being extra lame. And, like, things aren't flowing smoothly, but it's all gravy. It's all gravy. Then we plug this into the outer forearm over here. Initially, what I was trying to do was, and you can kind of do it, is you could try to get the fist to plug it into that little peg, but then there's a little bit of a clearance issue that makes it so that it can't plug into the forearm. But I mean, you can do whatever you want. But it does give this like fake illusion that it's really secure in there. But that's him. That's him, right? Yo, that's pretty tight. Don't you think so? I think so. For some reason, I feel like he's slightly leaning. Maybe I'm tripping, dude. No, I think he's all right. He's all right. Dude, don't you think that's pretty cool? I think that's pretty tight. And yeah, and this is like the head is supposed to be the fist, obviously. And you know, you can do it like that if you want. Like he has some little like barbs or something. But yeah, I think I like this better. It has a nice curvature writing on the back of that to make it look like a fist. And like I said, asymmetric, but at the same time, I don't know. It kind of lines up nice. It kind of lines up nice. Oh, let me show you the second version since this was pretty quick. The arms, I had them the same way, but just to show you more of the legs, and I'll tell you ultimately, like, just, I mean, you'll see why I decided not to do it. I was just being experimental. What's really interesting is the effect that Twitter has had on me is, I know, what is it, some of those master builders who I follow, they look at my stuff, and so I actually spend more time on perfecting my craft, you know that, and trying what is it, like different techniques and stuff, because I'm trying to I kind of want to impress him actually. Like, well, senpai's watching, and yeah, how'd I do this? Oh, whoops, didn't mean to pop that tire off. Okay, because what I was trying to do was I was trying to get the legs closer together, you know. And so the only way to do that, obviously, is getting rid of those and moving those out of the way. And then it's still a little bit early at work. I mean, I'm usually when I usually start recording, it's kind of like late after everyone's gone home. But right now it's just 5, and so there are still some people walking around staring at me. But you know, just kind of giving me the look, the nod, be like, yes, go geek out, my friend. How'd I do this, dude? Let me just remove everything so I can kind of like clear my head. Yeah, I think it was something like that. I mean, ultimately, you can see that I decided against it, but I don't know how I did this, but I kind of had them folded in. Oh, maybe I had this ajar a little bit. I don't know. It was something like that. It was something like this. I can't quite get it the way I wanted, and the legs were kind of bent. And it was like this. So you can see that the legs are closer together. And I'm not cleaning it up right now, but you can see that the legs are closer together because they don't have that inner bit. But I just didn't like this part. And I didn't like it hanging off in the back. Oh, this is not that bad. Tires up here kind of like a la Mospita. I don't like what it does to the legs, though. But I will say this is kind of interesting. But if I wanted to do this, the legs can't move forward. So if I really wanted to do that, I would have to create some type of contraption, either with this bit or something that gave the legs a little bit more freedom. But I don't know, man. I don't like it. Maybe I'll end up doing something in the future, but currently right now, yeah, this is a discarded design. It's junked. Get it? Haha, discarded. I threw it in junk because you get Junkions. Yeah, you guys I know in TV land, they're like, please don't make these videos when you're loony. Please don't. I'm just kind of seeing right now, actually, what this would look like. And after that, I won't invest any more time into it. I just want to see. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling that. I'm not really feeling that. Yeah, anyway. So that was it. But yeah, you saw V1 about 5 minutes ago, and I think V1 is pretty cool. V2 perhaps, yeah, it needs a lot more work, and yeah, maybe one of y'all can figure it out or something, you know. But I will catch you all later, Gator. Okay, and thank you so much for watching, friends. Talk to you next time.